Hello and good morning, everybody. Well, at least it's morning for me. The cusp of being 6 o'clock. But yeah, we're back again with some more Bazaar gameplay. Um, I was thinking of playing a ranked game, but I kind of want to get 100 tickets just because I just like seeing rounded out numbers like that. So instead, we'll just do a normal free play. Hope everybody's having a good day today, good morning, a good evening, a good night, whatever time it is for you. Well, I might as well stick with old reliable here. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Now, I know I said in the previous video, very first upload actually, uh, that I didn't really like ammo items all that much. And that's kind of true. It also kind of isn't true. I mean, obviously you can go very, very far with ammo items just using them, but like I explained in the previous video, I generally like my items to be able to go indefinitely. But I think I want to redeem myself. I kind of do want to do a slow build this time. Well, 5 regen does sound pretty tempting, but I'd rather
If I don't have what you
get some
need,
slow
I'll
going
help you
here.
find who does.
Okay, so we're gonna take this fishing
Oh, the
rod
water is
here. I don't think we're
free.
gonna put on the
I
board
like
just
the
yet.
exercise.
Definitely gonna take it. And the cutlass isn't bad. You know what? We'll
If
take
it's
a
not
cannon.
right for you, bring it back. I want you to be happy.
Gotta show our love to our ammo items every now and then. Nice and easy. Very good.
Waste of gunpowder.
You slow your weapons gain 5 damage. Certainly is going to fit our build. I would have preferred a stinger. Let's see here. 6 gold. That should still be enough for
Hi,
Quixel.
I'm Quixel, master merchant or something.
The use an aquatic. I don't know. We're going to be using a bunch of aquatic, so I'm just going to reroll here. Well, I say that, and then I get more aquatic items. A chum isn't necessarily that bad. Getting 4% more crit chance every 5 seconds certainly isn't nothing.
Full sail, my boy.
Crit chance. When you win a fight against a hero, gain 2 gold, 2 more poison. Well, since I have poison,
It takes real confidence to
nothing
let
wrong
a
with
kid
doing a little
train
bit
me.
more.
I'm impressed.
It's going to be like that. Maybe should well, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I don't think we're going to be winning day 1 here, so I think we'll just build for later. Well, this certainly is nice. Slow all enemy items. First time you fall below half health. Certainly useful. Certainly useful. This kid be big.
Go ahead. Underestimate.
Ugly gamer.
It makes this more fun.
You do see these tusks, right?
interesting. Sadly, I don't think we're going to be able to get the slow out. Or, well, I think we do still win this, though. Because we are doing quite a lot of poison here. 12 poison. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice and easy, all for us. Although, I don't like how large his shield is getting, but I think we still get this in the end. Ooh, and just barely.
Chasing you.
I'll be honest, I was not confident. I was expecting to lose day one, but this game will always surprise you. I do like a Zorsid. Let's see, this goes off with 5. I think I still just add the Zorsid anyways. Although well, let's just pull up and get our board going here. Since I don't have that much gold, I'll just take this, and this is very, very nice. You trade with the item to the right of this, blow an item. Actually would be pretty perfect for our piranha here. Starts off with a base 20%. Very, very good. Give me a small weapon. Bayonet is too shabby. But we can always find something better. An amber would be really nice here. Although maybe a well, maybe not proboscis, because we don't really have. Actually, that's not true, because when we do slow, our weapons gain damage. Obviously, best case scenario here is going to be our amber. But, let's see what we get.
See that plank? Walk it.
Slightly disappointing, but I think we can't work around. Okay. So while I'm going through the motions here, I definitely would like to ask you all, reduce the cooldown on this. I would definitely like to ask you all about me possibly doing, you know, other stuff. Channel. As I said previously, I was open to it. Specifically, I was thinking. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how. I think definitely. Something like that's well. Anyways, that's what I was saying. I'm definitely open to playing other games. I was actually thinking of doing a Disco Elysium playthrough. I actually don't know anything about Disco Elysium other than that it's very popular.
Now that's a healthy diet.
Well, that's not entirely true. I've played the first hour or so of Disco Elysium,
I'm a bit of a legend.
and I actually
When we are
enjoyed
finished,
what
may
I was
accept
playing.
you for study.
And I definitely would like to share that with all of you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we lose here. I mean, 120 damage with 12 regen is just crazy. Yeah, no way. Unfortunate.
Seeking gold in a world of
Very unfortunate, but what can you do when you got such a good philosopher down? But yeah, I would definitely love to share what would be essentially my very first blind playthrough of Disco Elysium with you all. I thought that would be very interesting to do. But yeah, just let me know down in the comments if you would like to see that. Or if you would like to see something else. I am definitely not opposed. Well, I might be opposed to a few things, but I guess you'll have to ask to find out.
Send me your huge items. Price
But I think we're getting lucky here. We're getting really lucky. We're getting
he actually
some more
cares
crit
about
chance
this.
here, which is very nice. I do like that. We got our shot glasses here. Definitely gonna help our Mantis shrimp here. And a grappling hook, which will slow 2 items for a second.
On behalf of the Grand
I
Society of
definitely
blah, blah, blah.
made the right decision. Decided to go for a slow build. Thinking right now. Reconnecting. Thank you. You know, at least I don't know if any of you watching right now played the Bazaar when it was either an open beta or when it just got released out of the open beta, or well, not an open beta, closed beta, I believe it was. But this game used to have quite a lot of issues with its stability. I wouldn't know personally firsthand because I only started playing after this game was made public, free to play. But I watched a lot of Northern Lion play this, which I'm sure a lot of you watching right now probably have also seen his playthroughs. And there were definitely a lot more problems.
Not very big though, is it?
Definitely a
Influence
lot
says
more
I have to
problems.
trade even
It
when I
isn't
don't
as
care.
bad nowadays. Well,
Okay, now
here.
sell me
It isn't as
something.
bad nowadays, but it used to be very, very unstable. Those are. I'm pretty sure we beat Hoover by Cooligan. I did not even realize that he has the gunner skill. I usually never fight the Hoover by Cooligan. Very nice. Very, very nice. This is going very well. Not better than I anticipated. Let's see here. You know, I don't think we necessarily need a catfish here. Although, I think it definitely would be good to have. Well, I'm not going to use this bayonet here. I don't really see the bayonet fitting in at all. We'll just get rid of that. And then I'm hoping for some blue gumballs here. Oh, very nice.
Now this is how you win a war.
All right, +1 crit chance, not bad. Definitely would have appreciated more. Let's see here. I think this will gain hate at least once. I actually do think we put this out here. We definitely, well, I don't know if we would definitely want a full board. Small items, but it definitely increases our maximum here on potential for the shot glasses.
I don't boast for myself. I boast for some mascot.
See, 46. It's definitely, it's gotta be the Mantis shrimp. B1 and B2.
Choppers by vintage.
You know, ever since the this new update, I hardly ever see B1 and B2 anymore.
They have stories.
Usually I only ever see Sterling after I've already upgraded everything I wanted to upgrade.
My fight isn't.
Definitely would like to see more of them. But let's see, KG Cretin, what do you have for us today?
Not like other Jabarians.
Let's see, 12 income. That's okay, I think we pretty much have this in the bag. Yeah. Although, now that I'm looking at my board here, we are definitely lacking on survivability here. Although our burst potential is very, very good. We use it, Jason. +2 poison. Well, if we were going for a freeze build, this would be pretty tempting, but we're not going for that today. Definitely would like a skill. Fortunately, not take it. And my prayers have been answered. Although have they? How many aquatic items do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, right, the aquatic is. Chum is aquatic. So then, maybe. Well, obviously we still take it. I know. Let's see, 4 seconds. That goes off. That charges that. Second. Well, it's not like this is our main item, I guess you can say. Our best supporting item. Yeah, I'm gonna take out the pop snappers here in favor of this seaweed just for some better survivability. Because even though we won that last battle with the pig, it got pretty close. Although I do understand it is counterintuitive to have both the seaweed and the pepper spray here, but well, I guess not entirely, because I can still reach half health here. This will still proc, and then I can just heal back up anyway. So I guess it's not counterintuitive. Let's have +2 max. I definitely like that. I like that a lot. And I think I know what I'm doing here. I'm gonna get rid of this integrated HUD in favor for this cannonball. Because then I have more uses on both the toxic mantis shrimp and the shot classes. Perfect. I know I don't need to explain this to you, but I also don't just want to leave you with just dead air. So you'll just have to bear with me rambling on a little bit. Ooh, definitely like that. I like Colt. I usually never go to Colt. Obviously, I'm a bit biased against ammo items, but I actually really do like Colt. I like his design. I like his voice actor. Sometimes I even like the items that he has. Although usually I just go to Colt to try to get a powder flask.
My training is about letting go of what holds you down.
Very interesting. This was actually what I was hoping for when I put in this catfish. So yes, I am going to take this skill.
I think you had a breakthrough.
What are we working with? Good. Let's see, this is a tool. Yes, yes, give me a tool. No tool, unfortunately. Well, no tool that I actually want, I should say. Google Panzer.
We're
Google
out to
Panzer.
dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
Let's see. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Yep, there goes. Oh, wow. That ended a lot quicker than I thought it would. I think. Well, I mean, obviously, this build is a lot better than I think it is. You know, I just completely forgot what I was going to say there. Can't believe it. Now I can't even remember. So I guess it's just lost to the void. Well, let's see here. Definitely would like some
Gold
silver
is loud
items.
and gaudy.
Perfect.
Still,
So,
I want
so
that
perfect.
Grand Cinema Awards.
Sure, I'll test my luck one more time. Very interesting. Actually, very, very interesting. Well, let's see here. If I take out the chum and the piranha, well, I guess there's no need for me to take out the chum. Instead, I could just take out the piranha and the catfish? Yeah, I guess so. I guess it would be best. Well, first I gotta be able to afford this thing, which I obviously can. Equip with the item. Right, is this? Oh, an item. You know what? I think that's worth. Okay. I do need to get rid of 2 items here. I'll get rid of this piranha here. Yes. I'll get rid of the piranha. I'll get rid of the catfish. In favor for the
That
Oni
piece
mass.
has some stories.
Oh, and then just put this left of here. I think this is actually going to be a lot better than what I previously had. Well, I guess there's only really one way to find out, and that's to test it against one of these monsters. Now, I am very tempted to fight Scoville here, but I am going to learn my lesson from the dragon, how horribly that went, and I'll just fight a modest infernal envoy.
We offer you a chance to outlive this world.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Meaningless. All of this will burn.
Now, I'll be honest here, I wasn't paying too close attention, so we hit that recap. Well, I guess that's not so surprising. I was gonna say that it was surprising that this only went off 3 times, but it actually isn't very surprising when you consider that it has a 10-second cooldown. Very interesting. Ooh. If I do. If there's one item I like seeing the most in the bazaar, it's definitely a cinders. Definitely like watching the burning number go up. I think I'll just take an additional XP here.
Tyrant's whole kingdom.
Let's see, 8 gold. It's gotta be 8 gold. You know, you can do a lot if you have a lot of gold in the bazaar. Playwood.
I may be
Nice and
young
simple.
for a captain, but I've
Very
seen
easy
my
to remember
share of
name.
storms.
My dreams are too big for you to steal.
He is loaded with the cash. Very nice. Oh boy.
Well, I guess motivation
Well.
isn't everything.
Certainly keeping me on my toes, but I think it's just too hard to beat with these shot classes and the Mantis here. Oh, and then we get a Sterling as well. Very interesting. Well, I'm not even sure why I'm questioning this. It obviously has to be the grappling hook.
Big for the silver screen.
One extra slow could make all the difference. Let's see. I kind of want more gold. I'm getting a bit greedy here, so I'll get another tool. Let's see. I don't think I'm going to be putting this in here. Well, I was thinking of putting this in here and putting this onto our Oni mask. But I'm not too sure. Well, if this is given 20%, technically this would have to go off 5 times for 1 guaranteed crit. Obviously, it isn't exactly how it works. That's about how it works. We can get off at least 3 in a pretty good amount of time. You know, I think I'll give it a shot. Well, actually, there's no reason for me to give it a shot because I have the chum. Well, I guess that's still not true because all the ones that are getting the crit chance barely go off. I mean, this one has a 7-second cooldown, essentially a 7-second cooldown, and then a 10-second. Maybe it would actually be better to do something like this. We'll take out the chum, we'll put the integrated HUD onto our Oni mask here, and then we'll have the seaweed be hasted. Unfortunately, this is going to give us 1 less slow, but I think that actually gets made up for by our upgraded grappling hook. So I think we'll go ahead and do this. I think it's definitely Lone Shark because he has, yes, crashing waves. Would definitely be good. Certainly. It is certainly critting. Is pretty good. Wow, would you look at that? 100 burn. Actually, this is actually very good. I was not expecting
Hey,
to
if it's about the gold, Pip is affordable. Cute kid, too.
do this well with this specific build here. That's not bad. I don't think I really want that. You use your leftmost item burn 2. Burn. Used to burn. Use your left burn 2. Yes, it doesn't look like it matters about. I'm gonna shift all this over here. Actually gonna put in hot
We made
spots.
progress today. I'm proud of you.
Hopefully that means this right here. This is essentially gonna be a double burn whenever this goes off. Charge this more, which will allow me to get more health. Or, well, more heal, not necessarily more health, I should say. I think this is fine and dandy. Let's give this 50 more heal. Ooh. Let's see. What can Mrs. Cobweb
You rush from
give to us
moment
here?
moment
Very interesting.
and study the
Slow
passage.
3 items for a second? Every 4 seconds. Astonishing. Very astonishing. Well, I think I like that a lot, actually. So what can I do here? I can... I think... Obviously, it's going to be the pepper spray, integrated hub. I don't necessarily want to get rid of a cannonball. Though, not sure. I mean, 3 seconds every 4. Or, excuse me, 3 slows every 4 seconds. Certainly not bad. Plus, I'll get a little bit of shield here, too. You know, I think I'm just going to go all in here on the damage and just forego any... Obviously, I don't need this. I think, yes, I am just going to
Time is a
forego
power above
completely
Time
any
is all.
heal. Because I believe it's still... Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 slows every time the shot glasses go off. 3 every 4 seconds. And then 3 every 7. Certainly going to be useful for our Mantis shrimp. Okay. Well, let's give it a shot. Hopefully,
My fight
this will
isn't
be
with
better
you,
for us.
But if you insist,
My people believe in peace.
I am obviously hoping for more than 4 wins this time around. Maybe even an illusory 10 win. Guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Next time
certainly am scaling the Mantis shrimp quite a bit. I am really liking this. I'm liking this a lot. Excuse me. I think now I want to sell all of this. Also, not very certain if I should. I'll tell you what. I'm going to get rid of this chum and this integrated HUD here. Don't think I necessarily. Oh, that's right. Means valve. I always forget about it. That's besides the point. I definitely right now, my main goal is to enchant this Oni mask here. Specifically with restorative. If I can get some heal going off with the Oni mask, this could be contender for a 10 win.
Seagate is a fine place to retire, but I do miss the spotlight.
I'm not doing well. Obviously, I'm not creating a whole lot here. So instead, well, I think we're getting tons of haste being put onto both the Oni mask and the heavy cove here. So I'm going to upgrade this heavy cove. I certainly would love more heal. And let's see. Radiant Corsair. Ever since they changed him, has become a lot harder to beat. But he does have very, very good slow items. I know this isn't the best decision to make, but I really want some of his items. And of course, obviously, the best is definitely his fiery rebirth skill. So let's see. And definitely, unfortunately, we're going to lose here. Though it was very, very close. I mean, I simply had to try. I simply had to try. If I had gotten this lighthouse here, I think I could have gone pretty crazy with it. Oh well. I guess there's always next time. Take a look at this gold tier skill.
I help you discover for yourself.
Your items have plus 50% crit chance. Use an item, all your items lose 10% crit chance for the fight. Huh. That kind of sucks. Guess not, because the first item to go off would be our cove. And that obviously has a chance to crit. If that crits, this gets more burn. So does this as well. You know, I don't think I've ever taken this skill before. I'm going to try it. I am going to definitely try it.
We Sphinxians thank you.
Let's see, talk. What do you got for me? Okay. Hello here. Although I'm not sure. Well, I definitely could fit it in. I could simply take out the cannonball here. But then that also limits me to 2 uses of this Mantis shrimp. which I know we're scaling quite well with it, but I do think it's essential. I'm still going to buy Mr. Illusory here, but I think we'll just keep him on standby.
You look like a hardy one. Need some work.
Ooh. Adjacent item. 10% crit chance for the fight. Very interesting. This could be big.
Who were the people who left these things behind?
Let me see here. 3 seconds, so it definitely is fast enough. Okay. But then I guess that also begs the question, do I really want the crit chance in the first place? Well, I guess it's not useful since I have first strike. If I didn't have first strike, this actually, well, it's still, actually I guess not, because when I use an item I lose 10% crit chance, but when this gets used I gain 10%. So essentially it's just making it so the adjacent items aren't losing crit chance. Well, that's not even true, because if when any other item goes off, it loses crit chance anyways. Okay. I probably should have thought this through a little bit more, but that's okay. It is okay. Leo Federer.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun. You should know.
Pretty
I'm a
scary.
bit of a legend
He's
on the
max
line.
rank. And he's got me beat, unfortunate. Well, maybe not. It's looking... Ooh.
Like my crew says at the
Wow.
bar. Another round.
I can't believe I brought it back in the end. But I also understand how he got pretty close. These dive weights here definitely charged up this obsidian pearl. And his seaweed obviously was keeping him alive. Not bad. That's another win under our belt. Moving on to day 8. And we get another sterling here. Okay.
Have you seen Sylvia by any chance?
I think once again, we are going, well, maybe not. Maybe instead, I actually do upgrade the Oni Mask. Because the Oni Mask is only going to have a certain amount of uses before loses all the crit chance here, so the more benefit we get from a crit, the better. I think now is the time we get rid of all these. We definitely want to be shielding a lot more here. So,
Come on in. Let's chat.
ooh, I do. I'm gonna go on a bit of a
To say goodbye.
little spending spree here, at least as much as I can.
I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
If I cannot heal, at the very least, I should be shielding. Here, Wandering Shoal. Yes, it is Wandering Shoal. I do believe. Yes, every time we slow, we charge an item. Definitely would work wonders for our build. Would you look at that 23 burn? is pretty much textbook. That is exactly the reason. -90, wow.
Already?
Exactly
We
the
barely
reason
got our
why
flags up.
I wanted to upgrade the Oni mask. Hey, not bad. Definitely do like scrap. Oh, and I love the gumballs here. Absolutely love them. I know I can get no item here, but it has to be the gumballs. The more shield I can do, obviously, the longer I stay alive. And it's giving me chocolate bars here too. Wow. I certainly am thrilled. Dan Derp is level 10.
Out to dethrone a king,
Now that
not
specifically is
destroy an
scary.
open.
That means
I seek the
he's
ultimate
gotten
secret.
pretty
You
good
get me
upgrade.
any closer.
Oh boy. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully I don't get rolled too bad here. Oh no.
All
Oh yes!
in the heat of the crucible.
My goodness. What is basically the skin of my teeth? I pulled it out. I got the win. I definitely would like chocolate bars here. Well, I could get more here, but it's free. Who doesn't like free stuff? I'll take a look at this monster ranch here. Very interesting. I think it's definitely going to be, let's see, 4%. I think it should be relatively fine. We'll take the cooldown reduction. 9.6, not too bad. Not too bad. Definitely would like roaming isle here. Heavily slow, gain 5 region. Wouldn't be bad for survivability. However, I think I'd rather just get this for the coconut and the citrus instead of actually putting it onto the board.
Not even a battle? Maybe a skirmish.
Let's see, when you heal or gain regen, charge a shield item. Ooh. Alright, well, it looks like we are going for a purely damage build here, unless we can get something later that can help us. But let's see. Doing 110 damage every time this goes off doesn't seem so bad. But would that necessarily be better than just doing double burn? Six. 170. I do believe it has to be the damage. As much as I would love for this to have double burn, I'm just thinking about the insane damage potential of this Oni mask. I definitely would like to spare change. Anything? Oh, and some more balls for little old me. Don't mind if I do. Very nice here. Two-step CEO.
My My fight isn't with
on a
you.
similar run to me, although looks like he might be the better gamer here. Oh, unfortunately, it looks like he is. 2 katanas with a yo-yo. Well, I don't know about you, but certainly very hard to beat. Very interesting. And it's obsidian as well. Man, what a build. Definitely not mad that I lost to that. I mean, I believe most people would lose to that. But that's not good. We don't want to be losing here. I guess technically we're not losing. Yeah, 7 victories, but obviously would want that 10. More slow items. Okay.
I seek to calm it.
Fortunately, well, no, I can't do that. Or maybe I can. I certainly won't get the cooldown rate. But I wonder. Well, cannonball. I put this around. Put that there. That goes off. That goes off. Gonna be another slow. We'll charge this again. But then we're gonna have slower haste here. So that might not necessarily be true. No, they definitely true. I mean, the charge is just always significantly faster than even a 4-second cooldown. Well, 3.8 seconds, but it's essentially 4. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and leave this encounter.
You will return.
I'm kind of just locked in here in regards to my build. Oh boy. Okay, very nice. Very nice. All right. I think that's generally this is winning against Awakened District is, in my opinion, generally a very good heuristic on whether or not your build is actually viable past day 10. And certainly was proven to us right now, this build is viable. Interesting. Normally here I would probably take the crit skills because of this Oni mask, but since now we do have to play around first strike, instead I'm gonna learn a burn skill. Let's see, when you crit your burn items gain 1, definitely not gonna be used for us. The first time you use a large item, burn 20. 20 burn definitely isn't bad. You use an ammo item, burn 2. You know, I think I'm gonna go for first flames here. I mean, our large item and even more gum. Man. I must have tons of quarters on me, because I'm just eating these gumballs left and right. You know, whenever I think of gumballs, actually, I think of a little family. Well, it certainly wasn't little. It was a place called Hometown Buffet. Obviously, in the name, it was a buffet. You could go in. There'd be all sorts of delicious items for you to eat, to your heart's content. And I do remember in the lobby area where the you know, where you would pay to enter the buffet, right across from the attendant, the attendant's desk, there was a gumball machine.
You see landfill?
I
see
remember
buried treasure.
me and my siblings
While
would
you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar,
sometimes
warms
get
my
some of those
rusty
gumballs.
circuits to see that find home.
It was very nice. Very, very nice. Let's see here. Okay.
Louis, now that's a bargain. Trash is tragedy.
Definitely
Reuse
want all this. I can sell it. This. I think we'll give this more shield. Give that more damage. What do we got here? Interesting. When an adjacent item haste or slows, charge this a second. Hey now. Now this interesting. You know what? It still wouldn't be so good. Well, is this goes off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it does make this go off. Interesting. But that is the thing, though. It's gonna lose, I think, practically all of its crit chance. I guess not, because off first, and then this goes off. Actually, no, that's not true at all. Because this will slow 3, 4, charges 6, which essentially makes this the second item to go off. So very true. I really do want to incorporate this though, but sadly I don't think we're gonna get a chance to. Just buy this, sell that, then well, certainly is one of the weaker names I've seen here.
No, I'm a bit of
But
a legend on Pelago.
I should warn you.
I guess it's not entirely for me to judge. His name. Oh, and he's bonked me. Not good. Definitely not good. He already has this at 1 second. Yeah, unfortunate here.
No hard feelings.
This was just lost from the start, unfortunately. 25, 40. Yeah. And then he gets 80. My goodness. Well, definitely unfortunate, but it's not over yet.
Your potential is vast.
Let's see here.
Let me show you.
Let's take this enchantment.
Advance payment for your bright future.
Amazing. Yield. Actually, I think we're going to do this. Because I have been neglecting this toxic flame skill here. Yes. Well, no, I shouldn't put it on the cannonball because I believe this just gives it +2 poison. So I'm going to put it onto the shot glasses here. Yes.
I'm on the edge of the plank.
And now once our shot glasses go off, obviously it's going to charge this, but it is also going to give this at least 1 more burn. Gives us 10 more damage. Not exactly the best, but we'll take what we can get. Certainly, we'll take all these gumballs. Yeah, I don't see any way we incorporate this, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. Which is very unfortunate. I would have loved to have used that, especially with our shot glasses. But oh well. So I have a sneaking suspicion that 7 wins is all we're going to get today.
We barely got our flags up.
But 7 wins is definitely not bad. It took a lot of effort to get to where we are. Let's see. Shield equal to your current health and deal damage equal to your shield. Certainly interesting, but as I said before, I'm locked in here. And a lot of cobwebs today. This is the most I've seen of cobweb. Usually, well, usually she never appears in the first place. Wow. You use a slowing item for 3 seconds. How to get a holy cast. Definitely interesting. But there's just no way to afford it unless I get rid of a heavy cove. I kind of want to do. Yep. I'm all in. Let's see. What value?
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun. I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Do we move on to day 12? Unfortunately, I don't think we do. Although, nope. He's simply healing way too much. Yep. He's simply healing way too much. He's shielding way too much and is dealing quite a good amount of damage to me. So, unfortunately, this is where our journey ends. But I definitely liked what we had going on here. It is definitely not a 10 win, but I had fun regardless. Get that out of here. We'll get our daily challenges and a weekly challenge too. Right. Well, that's gonna end this video for today. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed as much as I did. Win Trade OG, signing out. Thank you for watching.